Welcome to Enchanted Tarot. This is for the sign of Sagittarius. It is a general reading. That being said, it may or it may not resonate with you. If it doesn't sound like it's your story, check your other placements. Your messages could be there. So Sag, this is your relationship reading, and what is at the heart of the reading here, this is the central issue for the both of you. Okay, this is, and I will go into your feelings and theirs with regards to this issue. Okay, so let's begin. What we have here is a card of depression. So this is somebody who is really focused on what didn't work. Okay, they're focused on the past, and because of that, they're not seeing that there is a light here. There is a light, but they're not seeing it because they're focused on the past. Their focus is more on what they lost than what they could do about their situation, or why they are in this situation. You know, these are things they need to answer. The world of truth, this is about a direction. Okay, so this is about hope. This is about signs. This is about healing. And so when it comes to the healing of this breach between you, the problem here is that somebody is just too focused on what didn't work, and this is why nothing is happening. They're too focused on what they lost. Okay, so they are sitting in this hangman energy, still trying to understand this. They are struggling to understand, and I feel like they want to end this period. They feel like they're stuck. Okay, this person has a lot of trust issues when it comes to relationships in general. So let us see over here. Let's see over here your feelings with regards to this situation. So you're looking at a decision for the future, and whether or not, I feel like you're wondering whether this person is going to stand up and fight for this relationship. I feel like this situation really pulls at you emotionally, but I feel like this person has kept you in the dark about whether or not there will be or would be something to celebrate in the future, whether or not they are going to fight for this relationship, whether or not there will be a relationship in the future. This is your thoughts with regards to this central issue, which is them sitting there focused on what didn't work. Okay, I feel like they are still very angry. This is their energy over here, and they're still very angry over what they lost, over what didn't work, over the fact that they didn't get what they wanted. They didn't get their wish, you see, and they're very angry about that. That's why there's this breakdown in communication happened between you, because they thought they weren't going to get what they wanted. And so they more than likely would have ended it. And you're sitting over here in the dark. Maybe they left you in the dark as to why they ended it, you know. They may have thought that things are not as they appeared to be. I also feel like this magician it's like more than that. I feel like things really are not as they appear. See, you're in the dark, so they left you guessing and wondering what they're going to do or what their next step is going to be, and if they're actually going to fight for this relationship. And yes, they're very angry, but underneath it all, they do want this. The problem is they're driven by some past wound that's just festering inside of this person. The current situation for the both of you is the Empress. This is reaching for growth. This is reaching for that opportunity. This is a meeting, coming to terms, coming to an agreement with somebody. This is where I think that both your focus is. You're wondering if that's even going to happen. It's like, feels like it could be out of your reach, right? This is how you're feeling. You're wondering if that would ever happen, this meeting, this, agreement, this compromise. And they're over here thinking that, well, that's never going to happen. It's, I don't see any way that it could happen. It didn't work before. I don't see why it would work now. It's like, that's where their head is. All right. So if something doesn't change, this is going to stay like this, stagnant. Okay. That's where this is going. If somebody doesn't change something here. I feel like, first of all, this person, they need to look at that old wound. Okay, that's what they need to do. That will show them, that is the solution, actually. It's behind them. They need to look behind them. This is what what this card is saying. They need to look behind them, the Hermit, for this wisdom. That is how they're going to transform this situation. They have to look behind them. They have to figure out how they got here in order to find the way out of here. And that could be something that has been or, is very painful for this person. And so they're dragging their feet on doing this. But make no mistake, this person does love you. It's like they're dealing with their own inner demons right now. The quantum leap. And so what is needed here is a new approach to this situation. I feel like you're just kind of sitting there waiting, and I feel like this person really needs to find out for themselves what happened. How did they end up here? Okay, because the Hangman tells me that they put themselves there. So how did they end up here? And once they answer that question, they'll know how to get out of there. That's the question that they have to answer. That will show them what they need to do. This is a new approach. Okay. They may be lacking the courage with this card and this card together to go and look at what's behind them. And yet it's the very thing that they need to do that will save them and save this relationship. So we have the Deer as your overall advice, along with this card, which is also your overall advice about taking a new approach. This is a card, the Deer is a card of gentleness. It suggests a gentle approach to something. It could be that you or they are heading into a situation where you're unsure of your footing. I feel like it is like that for the both of you. You're kind of unsure of your footing right now. This card says to step gently onto the path, okay? Because this is a situation that requires gentle movements, and diplomacy is required. This is somebody who's trying to resolve a tense situation. Perhaps this person will need to think before speaking and choose their words very carefully. Now, it's interesting that is the message on this card, because it is also the message on this card. So maybe this person, has a habit of speaking without really thinking, or of jumping to, judgment without really thinking. Like they do things really impulsively and quickly without thinking about it. And this can cause all kinds of chaos. It speaks to dealing with people in a more sensitive manner without upsetting or offending them. So that again, it just goes so well with this. So there was some type of argument that took place between you, some type of tower moment, okay? But I do not doubt that this person loves you. I just feel like they're dealing with their own inner demons, and they really need to deal with these demons. Okay, otherwise it's just going to remain stagnant, and we don't want that. They're going to remain like living in pain. We don't want that either. So the Deer can represent some type of negotiation, an attempt to find a resolution or a peaceful solution. It's important that you be gentle with yourself as well, for you may be like first of all, you're heading into a time where you're unsure of your footing. But you're also coming out of a difficult situation, okay, which is clearly represented here in the beginning, right here at the heart of the reading. Walk softly, this card says. The way forward will be smooth. A gentle approach and diplomacy are the way through this energy. Remember to think before you speak. Remember to remain calm at all times. Try a new approach, and I feel this is that new approach. I mean, that's what this card is talking about. Take a brand new approach. A brand new approach will lead you here. Look at that. Or them. And so that's what's going on with this relationship. And I feel like this person will come around. Because ultimately they do love you. And interesting, we have the child also at the heart of the reading. And the child encourages us to look at situations through new eyes. So this is what they need to do. This is the advice. So I hope they're watching, And so this is about unwrapping that old wound and taking another look at it. Look at it differently this time. Stand on the outside and look in. And this is a wound that you've been afraid to go and look at, you or they, whoever this is, okay? I feel like this is the other person. But I mean, it could possibly go the other way, you know. And this is what's at the root. And this is something in this person's past. It is at the root, and they need to shed light on it because it shows you, or they, or them, the solution, the way. This relationship can be saved. There is a light right here. It's just going to require a new pair of glasses and a shift in perception. That is what I have for you. I thank you for watching, for liking, and for sharing my videos, and for subscribing. Also, thank you to everyone who has sent in a donation. It is greatly appreciated. Many blessings to all of you.